the two doctors. But first, fasten your seatbelts. It's Mr. Jimmy Carr. Oh, suited, booted, lovely. Sit down. Let him entertain us. It's Robbie Williams, everybody. Oh, gorgeous. Hello, sir. And it's the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Thompson. Showbiz kissing, all very good. Very good. Snakeskin
Python.
Hmm?
Python. Yes.
Beautiful.
And that's just one python on each leg, isn't it?
Yes. I eviscerated them myself.
You
just pull out the body and then pull them on.
Me and Jimmy backstage said we definitely would.
Yeah. Even I might.
Yeah.
So long as I could see the Oscars from where I was.
I could perhaps wear them as earrings.
That'd be nice, yes. Hey, now, listen, Emma Thompson, congratulations, because recently, what an honour, because anyone, I think, you just buy the star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but you got the real deal. You got the handprints.
I've got the handprints.
In the Chinese theatre.
Yes, look, it's more an opportunity for blackmail, that, in my view. Isn't it weird? They get you to dress up, then they present you with a square yard of wet cement and invite you to stick body parts into it. Don't you think that's eccentric? I
look at you there, and I kind of think you're on all fours. It seems like quite a solid, steady position.
I have found it so in the past.
And yet...
Where's Graham going with this?
Liking it. And yet, this happened.
Yes,
fall over, like...
because I was doing a pratfall, because I was mucking about as usual, and because the press always suck any iota of joy, life, humour or hope out of those moments, they said, oh, she's actually fallen over, when they knew fine well I was just doing it. Oh, my God, I'm so... You know what I'm like.
Yes! Because you're not a big fan of L.A. You don't like spending that much time there.
Well, I mean, I like L.A. because I've got really good friends there, but it's a funny old place. It's just a strange place. And as soon as you get there, you think, oh, my God, my bum looks big in this.
This is the problem.
Meaning LA, you know.
This is
But it's true, isn't it?
This is the problem, because I've lived there for a long time, and they say if you sit in a barber shop for long enough, you're going to get a haircut. Well, if you live in Los Angeles long enough, you're going to get some surgery. I've had a thatch done. I'll tell everybody now. I didn't even need it.
No.
That's the weirdest thing. It was like, I had, like, 3 months off. I got bored. And I was like, oh, it's... I'll go in.
Yeah.
So is that new hair?
No, I just got some round the side done.
They've got the colour wrong at the front.
I got some round the side done, and I actually didn't need it. But that's what I'm saying about Los Angeles.
They're very conscious
weird.
of how everybody looks, and there's also
and they all
a
look
real
the same.
hierarchy as well, you know. So there's the star system thing, which we don't really have here, thank goodness. I don't like that. So they'll always find a way of making you feel bad. You know, there's always some VIP enclosure
that you're not in.
That you're not in. You think you're in an important bit, and then you find that you're not in the most important bit, or your ticket is green, when actually the really important ticket is pink. They find ways of making you feel less than or more than all the time. I don't really approve of that.
That sounds miserable.
The amount of times I've turned up to places and the look on people's faces, they realise I'm not Robin Williams. Seriously. The amount now I'm so used to it, I'm going like, Robin Williams, right? No, sorry, it's me. Yeah, seriously, all the time.
Because we knew you in this country as an actress, and then you went to Hollywood, and then we saw you, which seemed at the time sort of surprising films, like you showed up in Junior with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Which was fun, actually.
Was that fun to do?
He was actually orange, Arnold. I've never met anyone who was really, truly orange. I believe there are a lot of them about here now. I blame Simon Cowell. But he was very nice, he was very courtly, in a way. Austrian and sort of courtly and...
Yeah. Can he act?
No.
But he was very honest about that. Now, listen, your new film, Saving Mr. Banks, I've seen it. It's just brilliant.
Oh, thanks.
It is so good.
Thank you very much.
It opens next Friday, on the 29th of November.
Yes.
Now, you're playing P.L. Travers,
Yes.
who wrote Mary Poppins. Tom Hanks plays Walt Disney.
Yes.
I think we've got a picture of the two of you at a premiere. There you are.
Oh, yes, you see? You see? I can't help it. I can't. Patrick's doing that. I just can't, you know. These are good.
Put the banana down.
No, sorry. I just saw these and thought they would be good props for later.
Yeah, you keep them there. There you go. Lovely. Actually, they look good on
Come
you.
on, darling.
Thank you, darling.
There you go.
Lovely. Oh, not so good.
No.
Now, it's the story of getting Mary Poppins to the screen, but also the story of where the Mary Poppins story came from.
Sort of thing, yes.
So how long had Disney been asking for the rights?
20 years, he asked, and she was incredibly snobby, thought film was rubbish, thought everything that Walt Disney had ever done was rubbish, hated cartoons, hated Hollywood, and didn't want Mary Poppins to be turned into a sort of pretty woman who sang, which is, of course, in fact, what happened. But she was very attached to the character because she'd had a horrible childhood, and I think that an awful lot of authors for children have got sort of very deeply wounded children inside that they're trying to help.
But then there's this weird kind of very 21st century paranoia about her in that she insisted that all the meetings with the Disney writers were taped.
Yes, and I had to listen to those tapes. It was like poking hot forks into my ears. It was just endless, and she was vile to them, and they hated her. They really did hate her, the Sherman brothers who wrote the music.
The existing Sherman brother does talk about how she was vile.
She was vile. So it's a fascinating character to play. 'Cause she's not a wife, she's not a mother, she's a very powerful biddy who's turned up in Hollywood in a good pair of shoes and just gone, no, I think you're all rubbish, to someone who got everything he wanted all the time. So it's a great clash of personalities.
And I was going to say, if you go to watch the film, stay to the end. Of course you will stay to the end. I meant the bit...
Just do try and stay to the end.
Without stay awake all the way through, yeah.
Without ringing endorsement.
Yes, that's marvellous.
Stay to the end, Graham Norton. After the end, during the end credits, they actually play some of the real tapes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we've got a clip. This is from the movie, which, as I said, opens next Friday on the 29th. And this is you working with the Sherman brothers and basically being quite objectionable. Yeah. Give it a whirl.
What's happening? What are you doing?
All right, ladies and gents, comical poem suitable for the occasion, extemporized and thought up before your very eyes. All right, here we go.
Room here for everyone, gather around. The constable's responsible. Now, how does that sound?
No. Responsible is not a word.
We made it up.
Well, unmake it up.
It's really good.
Was Mary Poppins, like, famous before that, then, if he was trying to get the rights for 20 years? Was it a big hit before? Because I only know the musical.
Yeah, absolutely, it was famous. That's a real perm, by the way.
You had
Did you have to walk around with that?
I had to walk around with that for months.
I think it really suits you. I think you look better there. I like the poem.
I look like a baby woolly mammoth.
Hey, but of course there are parallels. There are parallels to Ms. Thompson's life in that you too have created a magical nanny, Nanny McPhee.
That's what my husband said. He said, you've written about a magical nanny, now you're playing someone who's written a magical nanny. I wonder if behind every magical nanny there's a rancid, bitter, cantankerous old cat. That was a good breakfast.
And to do that, to be Nanny McPhee, when we see you there, like, how long does that take?
Slightly less long than it takes me to look like this. Upsettingly.
Do you have to do anything? I mean, you're in Hollywood now. You're properly getting Oscars and things. So do you have to do things? What do you have to do to maintain the whole thing?
Look at me.
What?
I don't
I'm
do
looking at you.
anything. Look, I'm normal. I wouldn't do anything.
You wouldn't
really.
do any... Really?
No,
Well,
I
if you're
really
normal,
wouldn't
you're
do
very lucky.
anything.
You're very lucky normal.
Well, it's just... It's psychotic, isn't it? Having your body opened up by someone and putting things into it. And
No, that doesn't sound
injecting
psychotic. That
yourself
sounds like a
with
Saturday
poison.
night. Injecting yourself with poison and opening up your body to other
Going
people.
very well,
Come on.
Graham. I'm glad it's a Disney movie. Go on in.
I want to get an eyelash off here.
Go on in. That's
Make
pretend.
a wish.
It's a pretend. I think it's a lycra eyelash. I
I
don't
think-
think that's right.
You can still wish on life.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, Robbie, what are you singing for us later?
I want to be like you. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, another... And I know that's a duet, so you're not singing it alone, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm with somebody I love very much. Hey, can you sing, by the way? Can you sing?
No, no, I can't.
At all?
No, but...
It's never stopped me. Mr. Olly Murs, ladies and gentlemen.
The song is from the new album, which is Swings Both Ways.
It's such a good title, isn't it?
It's a really good title.
He's offering you
very
hope.
much.
Swings Both Ways. It's in shops and on computers and things now. And the songs, you wrote a lot of these songs kind of around the time that I was pregnant and after Teddy was born.
Yeah.
Do you have more of a sense of your legacy, what your daughter's going to think of Daddy?
Well, I'm quite an unconscious person. What she doesn't know about me is that I'm an unconscious Persian. She must find this out about me one day. But, this is Daddy, this is what Daddy's going to do. Daddy's always going to be, say first and think second, so sorry, Teddy. But, yeah, we were writing about the time she was born, and I always see songs as, certain songs that I write as being... promises that I make. I made one promise to Ida on an album called Reality Killed the Video Star, a song called I Won't Do That to You, and it's about not leaving her and not breaking her heart. And as soon as I'd written it and sung it in the booth, that was sealed, I meant it. And then I wrote Go Gentle for Teddy, and that's for all your days and nights I'm going to be there, and that's kind of like my seal and my promise. And, because I've been really selfish and been a pop star since I was 16. I've had everything done for me. I know relatively little, and now I've got to look after this little person, so I was terrified that I was not going to be up to it. And
Dad's really connect with that song, Go Gentle.
Oh, I've been... more than any other song that I've ever done, I'm having people stop in the cars, roll down the window and say this... it feels like the song's reached its destination because dads look at me with that knowing look in their eyes. And I know they've got it.
Was Teddy born here?
Yeah, she was born here, yeah.
Were you actually at the Hello Teddy moment? Were you there for the birth?
Yes, I was.
We've done the business end.
Yeah, I was.
Well done,
It
Matt.
was like my favourite pub burning down.
Very little tread left on that tyre.
Have you rebuilt her?
We haven't bothered rebuilding it yet because there might be another one on the way.
Yeah.
You don't want to go about it twice.
Yes. I think it's best to live with the ruins for now.
Yeah.
This feels like overhearing something at a doctor's surgery.
We'll just live with that, shall we? We'll just live with it.
Charles, can I just have which camera? Sorry, Ida.
Yes, I'm sorry too,
You have
actually.
a beautiful food.
Yeah. It's funny. Robbie did the radio last Saturday and he was going, I say things I shouldn't on chat shows. And I was going, no, you'll be fine.
I'm always terrified because I always end up having to apologise to somebody or send a bunch of flowers to somebody. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever offended somebody and then sent them flowers?
I've never sent flowers. I've sent letters.
Handwritten?
Yeah.
And how was it taken?
Never really heard again. But I thought, like, I'd done the right thing after you've done the bad thing?
Same question to you.
Yeah, I've done terrible, terrible things.
A lot.
Yeah, I think flowers is the way forward. I think otherwise, I mean, just send, you know, put some dog shit through the letterbox and just. The other way to go is just to burn that bridge entirely and go, well, there's no coming back from that.
I bet you've never...
I've always offended people. I've offended entire cities and towns.
Oh,
I
I've
offended
done
the
that.
Isle of Man. I
Arnold
tried the bloody
Schwarzenegger
Isle of
minutes ago.
Wight.
Oh.
Yes!
Do you know what?
Constantly writing letters.
Do you know what I
The
did
Isle of
once?
Man?
Yes, I offended the Isle of Man, I think it was. On,
How?
I was on Craig
something about
Ferguson,
inbreeding?
and I did... It wasn't, actually. It was about... I think it was about whipping homosexuals on the beach or shooting Scotsmen or something. And I had to write a letter of apology, and I got a nice letter back from the council of the Isle of Man inviting me over. Oh. They might have had something in mind. It's all right.
I imagine a wicker man on the beach waiting for you.
Yes.
I was on stage, can't remember where it was, Stuttgart. It was somewhere that Hitler had done all his speeches from.
Yeah.
80,000 people in front of me, and you sort of have a... Yeah, right.
Robbie, live in Nuremberg.
Yeah. It was Nuremberg! It was Nuremberg! It was!
Of course it was Nuremberg.
Of course. Yeah, go on.
Anyway, so when you're singing, you can be singing, but also at the same time you can be having a bit of dialogue with yourself. Words come out, performance happens. Sometimes when you're that comfortable, you're going, check them out. She's fit. Look at her boobs. Oh, she's seen you looking at the boobs. It's OK, you're Robbie, look at them. She likes it. You're being bawdy. You know, that kind of stuff. And then to this particular time, there's like 80,000 people in front of me, and I'm singing Angels or whatever it is. And in the back of my mind, I went, look at these lot. They really like me. I really like them, too. That's amazing, you know, because we're brought up with the German thing, and my grandma used to have a Jerry under the bed that she peed in, and now look at all of these lot loving me, and I love them. It's fantastic here. I'll show them my appreciation after I've finished singing this song. This is all going on while I'm singing, and then Angel's finished, and I go, Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles.
Wessel song.
and 80,000 people booed me.
Well, it's a good thing they booed. It would have been worse if they'd gone, finally, a leader. That
would have been... Yeah. But an international incident nearly occurred.
Wow. Wow.
Where would
That's
we
a
be
great
without a sense of
story.
humour?
Well-
Germany.
Hopefully that won't happen when you sing for us later. And what's amazing, even in the huge gigs you do use the audience. And in the Take the Crown tour, there was one bit where you always took someone out of the audience, got them up on stage. You know the bit I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that was this, I think this was in Sweden, where you found the girl who'd written this sign. And then you did, bless you, you are so nice, you actually... you found her, and as luck would have it, a very pert bosom.
That didn't go unnoticed on the evening.
Did she get the tattoo? Did she get the...
I think so, yeah. I think she did get the tattoo. She looks a bit like Kate Moss. She was gorgeous.
Her name, I've got it here somewhere, it's Luni Martinsson. Now, the weird thing is, that was in Sweden, but apparently she lives in Norway.
Yeah.
She did, apparently she got the tattoo, and the other thing she's got is Skype.
Oh.
Let me just call it up now. Oh, there she is. Hi. Hi. Hello. Is it Luni? Is it Luni?
Loni. You got it right.
I got it right.
Yeah.
Luni.
Loony, I'm a
Okay.
loony.
Loony. Sorry. Bit of birthday. So now, by the way, there's Mr. Williams. He said, can you see him in the distance there?
Hello, darling. Nice to see you again.
Oh. So Looney, basically, did you do it?
Yeah, I got it on Sunday, the day after.
Okay. Now, I feel a bit like Dr. Christian in Embarrassing Bodies Live. If you'd like to ease your pants down...
Is This does not sound like the kind of thing a BBC presenter should be saying in this day and age. This has started a lot of trouble.
All right, so Lorna, do you mind showing us?
No, okay.
Okay, come on.
This is like every... This is like every webcam experience I've ever had.
Where is it? No, other side. It's the other side, Looney. Move your hand. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Lovely. Thank you very much, Looney.
Bye, darling. Take care.
Bye-bye, Looney. Well done, Looney Marston. Beautiful. And
That's another level of fame, isn't it? That's a crazy level of fame.
That is a crazy level of fame. Now, is it true that you're very popular in Norway, Jimmy?
I don't think so. I mean...
I thought they bought your DVDs or something.
They do. Well, people do buy... There's a lot of people that come to gigs here from sort of all over Europe that basically learn English through comedy DVDs. Because it's quite... Like, if you get the Learn English books, they're quite dull.
Yeah.
And if you get the comedy DVDs, you know whether you've understood it or not. Because if you laugh at the end of the joke, you've got it. And if you don't laugh, you go, I'll have to watch that again and look those up.
Well, much excitement because Mr. Jimmy Carr has a new DVD out.
Wow.
It is called Laughing and Joking. It's available now. And now it is what you would expect, Mr. Jimmy Carr. It's very, very funny, but it is quite rude.
Yeah, it's unacceptable, is what it is.
OK.
It's unacceptable, and I'd like to apologise to Robbie's wife.
Yeah, but here's my question, then. So, given that it is very rude,
yeah,
why the hell have they asked you to do the Royal Variety Show?
Well, they asked me... The DVD's about 2 hours long, and I've got to do 6 minutes on the Royal Variety, and there are 6 minutes of clean jokes off of that show. But literally, it was a long phone conversation where they went, you can't say that. You obviously can't say that. That's the worst thing in the world. I don't know why people would laugh at that. And then eventually we found, like, a few minutes of jokes I could do. I don't think... yeah, the Royal Variety's quite a fun one to do, though. It's a
Who's the Royal this year?
I think it's Charles, who's quite... He can take a joke, I think.
But you have experience now, because didn't you... stop it.
It's not the worst thing I've been booked for. I got booked for the big Jubilee thing last year. You know, the big thing at the Palace?
Yeah,
you did that, yeah. Like, the big thing outside the front of the Palace.
Yeah.
I got there, like... God, I probably got there, like, 5 hours early, because they said, security's going to be super tough, it's going to be really difficult to get in. There was an armed police officer on the gates of Buckingham Palace, right? There with a machine gun in case anyone tried to steal the Queen and photocopy ahead to make their own money and stamps or whatever they were planning on doing. So I walked out, and they told me you've got to bring 3 forms of ID and you've got to... It's so rigorous. I walked up to this policeman, armed with a gun, and said, I'm here for the concert. And he went, are you an Al-Qaeda? I went, no. He went, go on, then. Literally the full check. Wow. So odd.
He didn't even go, do you promise? Jimmy's DVD is out now, and here's a couple...
We haven't found a clip we can show, have we?
No. We have found a clip we can show, and this is dedicated to Ida.
I don't really understand the vajazzle. I mean, I know what a vajazzle is. I know what it is. They whip away all the hair from your foo-foo, and then they diamante it. I say they, I imagine you get some Pritt Stick and glitter and have a crack yourself. Have a sparkly crack yourself, you're welcome. I just don't know who that's for. I've never met a man who said to me, oh, I love vaginas. But I wish they're a bit more zhuzhy. A few more sparkles wouldn't go amiss. I want a glamour puss, a showbiz entrance.
Very good. OK. Let's get my final guest out here. There must be a tear in the fabric of time, ladies and gentlemen, because we have not one, but 2 doctors in the house. Please welcome Matt Smith and David Tennant.
So nice.
Now, you guys shove down a little bit. They go there. They go there. Sit. Good doctors. Good doctors.
Thanks very much.
Hello. Hi.
Ginger banana.
Hi.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, a bit of protein.
She's such a mother.
Yes.
Oh, David.
What?
Oh, your hair is so stupid.
No,
Don't listen to him now. Look.
Nothing wrong with a plait down a man's back.
Are you playing Heidi at the moment? On the Heidi car, it's nice.
It's nice, thank you.
Is it always in a plait, or do you sometimes let it go loose?
Well, it's for a play. I didn't choose to do this for my private life. And in the play, it is unleashed. I unleash the beast. But the rest of the time, it's kept neatly back there, yeah.
So all that bit's false as well, then, is it?
Well, there's all little sticky bits up there, you see.
And that's on the whole time?
That's it. This is my life. Yeah.
And I saw pictures of you. You had less hair than that, Matt. So yours is on the way back.
Yeah, I'm growing it back.
Why did you cut your hair?
I did a film. And I had to shave it, yeah.
Bald in a film?
Yeah.
Matt Smith? And is the thing about the musical of American Psycho, is that true?
Yeah, I'm rehearsing it now.
Oh, so it's that soon?
Yeah. God, we're going to Tech next week. I've got lots of questions for you, actually, Robbie, about singing.
Right, no. I'm not the best for that.
Now, we know why we're here. We're here to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. The big show.
Is that why we're here?
We're here to talk about hair.
Yeah.
No, tomorrow night, BBC One, 7:50 p.m. Now, listen, maybe I'm a naive fool. I knew Doctor Who's a big deal here. I didn't know. This is nuts. It is being beamed live in 3D to something like 80 countries. It's a global thing.
I'm glad I learnt my lines.
Are you both in it?
Yeah.
Well, hang on, didn't you take his job? I mean, I don't want to create... I don't want to take an argument, but I do know that you're the reason he's now having to grow his hair and be in a play.
Exactly. That's part of the joy of Doctor Who, though, isn't it?
How could you both be in it?
Well, you'll have to tune in and find out, Jimmy. It's exciting.
But, no, here's the thing.
But you're here right now, you could just tell us.
Now, when I heard that they were both in it, I got, like, Matt, I get it. You're contractually obliged. You were still Doctor Who.
Yeah, still.
You didn't have to do it. Was it hard to persuade you to do it, or did you jump at chance?
No, I'm an old whore. I'll turn up for it. No, there is a bit of a precedent in Doctor Who, down the years, on the big anniversaries. Some of the old doctors have returned and shaken hands with the current
And was there an etiquette? A kind of a, oh, no, please, you, yeah.
There was a bit of that on my TARDIS, wasn't there? There was a bit of...
Yeah, my TARDIS.
Well, no. Well, then, you know, I touched that button. David has his TARDIS, and it's... And so... And I had to ask you if you wanted to fly... It sounds really stupid, but if you wanted to fly it...
Do you want to do a bit of flying in this bit? You don't want to be proprietorial.
No, exactly.
You want to
be gracious.
Yeah.
No, but hang on. Now, I get why there were different doctors, but surely there should only be one TARDIS.
Yes, but the TARDIS regenerates in the same way the Doctor does. It's unique to each Doctor.
Oh, I thought they just kind of redecorated it.
Well, they do it, but obviously it's changed through time. So when I was in the TARDIS, it looked different to the one that Matt's in now.
Matt knocked through. It looks
he
nice
did. He did. It's much bigger. It's got bits that go round and
I really like your TARDIS, though.
Thanks.
It's cool.
I do
Kind of retro, isn't it?
Yours is lovely as well.
Thanks, mate.
And things like sonic screwdrivers and stuff, do you have your own?
Yes.
Yeah.
His is bigger than mine.
Mine is bigger. Mine's green,
His has got a bit that comes up the end and lights up.
Rex.
So basically, you can't tell us anything about it, but we can watch a clip now. The people at Doctor Who, very excitingly, they've given us a special exclusive clip, which I imagine is going to be amazing, and many plot spoilers in it. So if you don't want to know what happens, do look away, because this clip will probably reveal a vast amount.
400 years, is that all it takes?
I moved on.
Where? Where can you be now that you can forget something like that?
Spoilers.
No. For once, I would like to know where I'm going.
No, you really wouldn't.
Well, that explained everything.
They gave you a real cracker there, didn't they?
So listen, here's the thing. Whovians, people who like Doctor Who, they've come from all over the globe to London to celebrate this amazing anniversary. I sound like I'm making this up, but it's true. They really have. Everyone's looking at me like, really?
No, I'm sure they have.
Where's this going? No, so what we're doing is we're going to let some of those people ask the two doctors questions,
Right.
to see if you can answer them. But obviously they'll need somewhere very comfortable to sit to ask the questions. So, behold, the red chair, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. So,
Someone's travelled across Europe to sit in the red chair. They don't even know what it is.
Not even Europe. Not even Europe. Global. They have followed the stars across the skies. And it's landed here. Yeah. So, who's up first? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
David.
David, very good. Now, I believe you are a Doctor Who fan.
I am.
No, I really do believe it. They are not laughing at you, David. They are not laughing at you. Now, David, is it a general question to the doctors?
Yeah, it's about the episode.
Oh, please. On you go.
Basically, during the filming and what was released, there wasn't much seen of Billie Piper as Rose Tyler, putting into doubt in people's minds how much involvement she had. But then during the trailer and the poster, there were mentions of Bad Wolf and The Moment.
Of course.
I was just wondering how much you could tell us about her involvement and how it weaves into the plot of the episode.
Nothing.
Quite drag it out. If he wants to see more of Billie Piper, Secret Diary of a Call Girl is the one to watch.
Who's up next? Who's up next?
Hello.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
He looks more like you than you do.
That's where your hair went.
Yeah. That's nuts. What's your name?
Matt.
No! Now, have you made yourself look like Matt Smith?
No, I think I was born this way.
Yeah, I know. It's a tragedy, isn't it? And where do you live, Matt?
Bristol.
In Bristol?
Yes.
So close to Cardiff?
Yes.
Do you have a question for Matt Smith?
Yes, I do. In the Children in Need clip that was shown, David Tennant wears the fez. And I was wondering if any more hats were involved in the episode, and did you get the fez on John Hurt?
Sorry, buddy.
If you stood face to face, it would look like a vase.
I mean, he does look very like you, doesn't he?
Thank you very much.
Have you seen him before?
No.
Who's up next? Who's up next? Oh.
Oh, there's one. My favourite bit of the show.
Okay, one more.
Hi,
Oh, hello. What's your name, sir?
Stefan,
Stefan, and where are you from?
Los Angeles.
And have you flown in for this?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I've been flying around the world. Not to outdo the girl earlier, but I've been working on a Doctor Who tattoo, and I've been having all the doctors actually sign my arm and have it tattooed over. The idea is to get them all.
Oh, Christ.
Actually, since we're talking about it...
Wait, hang on. A moment, Stefan.
Did I sign your arm at Comic-Con?
Yeah, I ambushed you in a hotel lobby.
Yeah, and I was pissed, and I said, careful, because I was drunk, and
And you actually did it. Is that... Where's Matt?
I did, yeah. Matt's right here, and then Sylvester McCoy is here, and Peter Davison, and I'm actually missing David.
Oh.
We actually figured in a spot specifically for you to sign.
Okay. Oh. All right, listen, what's your name again?
Stefan.
Okay, Stefan, quickly, someone will show you how to get into the studio. Run in, quick.
Why
As
don't
in,
you
quickly.
tell him
Leave your
about
jacket,
Leona?
So,
Graham, tell him about Leona. Maybe he could sign it somewhere else.
Oh, yes, David.
We've seen that.
We thought we've had a lady. Why didn't we have a man?
I've got a pen. You come here, sir.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Hello, Stefan. Hi. Come on in. Now, this is David Tennant.
Stefan, lovely to meet you.
You too.
Hey, this is a good outfit.
See you again.
How are you? It's a very incredible outfit. Where did you get all this stuff?
This was actually from Debenhams. I was lucky enough to get me.
Look at these trousers. They're amazing.
Debenhams is one of the finest stores.
So I have to go in here?
Yeah, that was actually made specifically for you.
Mr. Jimmy Carr wants to ask you a question.
What do you think it's going to be like to touch a girl?
Actually, I'm married to the Dalek.
You're married to the Dalek? Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course.
Good answer. Right. I don't want to go over the lines, though.
It's okay.
I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Beautifully done. Thank you, David. Well done, sir. You go down there. They'll leave you to freedom. There it goes. Well done. Well done, Stefan. Well done, Stefan. Well done, David. Thank you very much. Now, Robbie, do you want to go and get ready with
Yes,
the band?
please.
Over you go.
OK.
There goes Mr. Robbie Williams. Now, the Day of the Doctor is tomorrow night at 7:50 here and all around the world at 3D. Do not miss it. But now it's time for music. Robbie, are you ready?
I'm ready, mate.
OK. And it is a duet, and I believe you have a singing partner.
I do. He's my showbiz brother. Please go wild for Mr. Olly Murs.
The jungle VIP. I reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me, you see.
I wanna be a man, make up, and stroll right into town, and be just like them other men. I'm tired of mucking around.
Oh, whoop-de-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, too. You see, it's true. Any black me, I can't learn to be human too. Don't try to kid me, man cub. I made this deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire to make my dream come true.
Now give me the secret, man cub. Come on, clue me what to do. Give me the power of man's red flower, so I can be like you.
Oh, whoop-de-doo, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see, it's true. Honey, black me, I can't learn to be human too.
Come on, skibidi-bop-doo-doo-doo, skibidi-bop-bop.
Skibidi-bop-doo-da, skibidi-bop-bop-bop, skibidi-bop-boo-day. Skibidi-bop-boo-da, skibidi-bop-boo-gaga. Well, I'm the king of the swingers.
The jungle VIP.
I reached the top, you came along and I stopped. That's what's bothering me.
I wanna be the man, make up, and stroll right into town, and be just like other men. We're tired of mucking around. Let's go!
Swing to the left, swing to the right. Put your hands up if you're loving life.
Rob, I'm loving life.
Loving life.
Oh, I'm loving life.
Everybody, swing to the left, swing to the right. Put your hands up if you're feeling nice. Feeling nice.
Feeling nice. Oh, I'm feeling nice. Oh,
whoop-de-doo. I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you. True. You see, it's true. And it like me. Can't learn to be
like someone like you. Yeah.
Can't learn to be like someone like you.
I can't learn to be like someone like you. Yeah. I want to be like you know, Rob.
Of course you do, Ollie.
Mr. Robbie Williams, Olly Murs! Fantastic. That's it for this week. Thank you to my guests, Olly Murs and Robbie Williams. Mr. Jimmy Carr. Emma Thompson. Matt Smith. Arcade Fire, Petrolhead Jeremy Clarkson, comedian Joe Brand, X Factor Queen Sharon Osbourne, and Hollywood heartthrob Colin Farrell. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
So don't forget, tomorrow is the day of the Doctor, the brand new Doctor Who adventure, marking the 50th anniversary at 10 to 8 here on BBC One Wales. And looking ahead to Monday, we follow artist Peter Blake completing artworks based on Under Milk Wood. With Kerris Matthews, Damien Hirst and Ronnie Wood, Peter Blake does Dylan at 10:35.